Today we are going to learn method overriding versus method hiding. So in Java there are two, for object oriented architecture we can say there is runtime polymorphism, there is compile time polymorphism. So in previous slide we have discussed regarding the compile time polymorphism, that is method overloading. Now today we are going to discuss the method overriding, that is runtime polymorphism. So what is method overriding? Let's say we have a parent class. Let's say this is the class A and there is one method inside that class, let's say void test, and there is another class B that extends class A. So if we want to use the, if we want to override the feature or whatever by default provided by the parent test method, we want to override it, then we should write the annotation at the rate override, and then we can write our own statement over here. So now if I call this class like that way, like A object equal new B and object.test, if I run this code, then it will print this in test B. So if I make it A, then it will be printing the method printed in A. So because it is decided in the runtime, not in the compile time, so it is also called as compile time polymorphism. So it is a Java feature. Now let's say if I make it like this, then also it will print in test B, but we cannot say it is a feature of method overriding because we are directly creating the object of class B. Okay, but if I use this, like first in the left side the parent class and the reference operator, and then we are actually initialize the class. It can be either parent class or it can be a child class. So based on that, this method will be called and printed. So this is called runtime polymorphism, and also you can say method overriding. Now this is for non-static method. Let's say for in a Java like this class, we also have the static method, and that is test1, and in the child class also we can have the same named static method test1. So in this case what will happen? Let's say this particular case, so here we can say, we can call this, right? Expectation is that it is a method overriding case, it will call the test1 of B, but here if we check it, it will call the method is of A. Why? Because it is static method, it comes with the class, not with the object. So whenever one static method is invoked, we do not like this, like we do not mix with the method overriding or method overloading feature. It is a property of class, so it will only call the class method. If I do like this, let's say, then it will call the B. Okay, so and so because it is the, so ideally in normal terms we should not call this method like that way. We should call either A dot test1 or B dot test1, like that. Okay, so basically if we have same name method, that is static method, also put like not in private scope, public scope or protected scope, present in the parent and child class. Let's say in this particular example, parent class A having test1, also child class B having test1, then this particular feature, so this method actually hide the method test1, because from, if I remove this, let's say, then if I call this will also we can call. So in this case both will print test static state, that is test, but here if I uncomment it, then only it will print static test A and static test B. So in that case, this particular method is hiding the parent class static method. So for that reason, it is called method hiding. Okay, so that's all.